Hey, good day. Welcome back. Time for a little game of fill in the blank. During the break, me and Lee were with this guy, Craig Hampton. We solved all the nation's problems, and now he's here to read. Craig, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, man?
What's up first?
A nationally renowned pain doctor calls Kentucky's opioid tax proposal immoral and cruel. He also says it punishes legitimate pain sufferers and would never be considered for cancer or heart patients. Matt and Lee, these statements are what?
Well, they're self-serving because he is a nationally renowned pain doctor. He is in the business of giving pain medicine, and I understand that. But this tax is the first of its kind, and it can lead to some help in the exploitation of opioids, so I am not against it. I disagree with it.
What was the numbers on it? Like 25 cents
a pill.
Per a pill?
25 cents
okay,
a pill.
But, you know, again, I don't know what the numbers end up being for a year for one guy who's suffering, but for most people who take opioids, it's just for a few days and out.
If folks can't pay it, the insurance companies. That is a self-serving comment for him to say. What's next?
Meanwhile, the Kentucky House was expected to take up a new bill that grants the request of nurse practitioners who want the authority to prescribe controlled substances like opioids without physician oversight. This proposal is what, guys?
Absurd. Like, the last thing we need is more people prescribing opioids. The exact thing we need is the opposite. And giving more people the ability to do it is in no way a positively.
Matt is a moron because the nurse practitioners are on the front lines doing things that doctors can't because
I agree.
Because the health care is so limited. You don't have access to a doc.
I understand.
A lot of them ladies know more about what
their
patients are going on than the doctors do.
We do not need more people prescribing opioids.
Well, again, that's a whole bigger issue.
And that's why
Should we be prescribing opioids to begin with?
All right, stop it. Go, Craig.
Cosmetics company LOreal is planning to use gas captured at a Kentucky landfill as a renewable energy source. This news is what?
I mean, it could be positive. I'm for any sort of new energy sources. If it comes from Kentucky, that's always the possibility of jobs, which I personally like. So I would want to know more about it, but I'm intrigued on the surface.
I got a lot of questions, like what's that lipstick going to smell like when I move in for a kiss? What's that raw egg there, honey? What is that, your lipstick? Where'd you get that, at a landfill?
I don't think they're necessarily putting the landfill in the lipstick.
That's what Craig told me.
That's not what Craig said.
He just said it.
I don't think you completely listened to Craig, but that's fine. What's next?
Danville native and head of the EPA, Scott Pruitt, recently cited the Bible in defending rollbacks on environmental protections, saying that gas and coal are natural resources which exist purely for man's benefit. These statements are what?
This dude. Look. Here's the thing. We should have arguments about gas, oil policy based on the policy. Stop citing the Bible. There's nothing, there was nothing in the Bible about the EPA. The question was simply, should this be overseen or not whether or not God wanted you to have a Clean Air Act.
You know, I'm not allergic to the Bible like you are.
Oh, you stop it. I read the Bible more than you.
Oh, really?
Yes, you want to have a Bible quiz sometime?
All right, sure, let's do that.
Let's have a Bible quiz. I'll beat that dude from Danville tomorrow. I know more about it than you do. Don't cite the Bible for your EPA nonsense. What's next?
That's an allergic reaction.
And last, a recent ad in Lexington's Facebook Marketplace features a like-new casket for sale, with a price tag of $175. Guys, this listing is what?
I have some questions. Why do they have it like new? What has it been doing? And why do you own it to begin with? So I do think I have some questioning on this.
L'Oreal's going to turn that into some lip balm.
I think they might. Yeah. I would do it too. Craig, thank you very much. This was a fun one.
Absolutely.
Come on, bring it on, Scott Pruitt, or Dame Pruitt, or whatever his name is.